So what do we have to play with today? I picked this up yesterday. There's an indoor garage sale today at a vocational school in Abingdon, Virginia, higher education center, and the parking lot, as you can see, is packed. And it just opened, what, 10 minutes ago? Oh my gosh. It's $2 a person to get in. We've never been here before, and we're excited to check it out. I guess it's individuals that rented tables at this show. They're in the Grand Hall, but I'm not sure how big it is. So we're gonna go in and find out. I think I'll get this one here. See what I can do with it.
Oh, yes. Okay. This was
Let's take a look at it. It's 3 layers of chain, and it has all these little round pieces here. I just thought they were really cool. I could envision some earrings with these. Kind of have a little Dutch design, if you know what I mean. Pennsylvania Dutch design on these here. So I'm going to be taking this apart. So what do we have to work with? We have some chain. We have one large focal point metal and rhinestone piece. It actually has tiny rhinestones around it too. These 4 are rather plain, but they are textured on both sides. 2 of this one, 2 of this slightly larger Dutch design, as I called it, 2 of these, 3 with the faux rhinestone, 3 with the rhinestone, and my favorite, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 of my favorite. So let's see what we can come up with these. I like them, especially like this one. Let's make some ear wires to go with these 2 little charms that I took off of the necklace. And I just want to give you a tip here. You know, when you separate your wire from the original packaging, it's easy to lose track of what size it is, what gauge it is. And because I have so many different sizes of wire, I took this. This is a digital caliper, which means it's battery operated. And I went through and I measured the diameter, even though the diameter on here has nothing to do with the diameter that they put on the packaging. It still helped me identify that this was between 0.80 and 0.81. And I identified that as being 20 gauge. And like I said, I have probably about 20 packs of different sizes of wire. So if you no longer know what your gauge is of your wire, try this. See if you can find one of these and go like this. And I also, as you see, bagged everything up and labeled it and just pinch it, you might say, and you can see it's coming in. I hope you can see it's 0.81. Sometimes it's 0.82. And make sure you turn it off when you're done. This has really made it a lot faster to find the right gauge. I'll show you here before the video is over. I'll show you how organized it is now. I even made a cheat sheet. Anyway, we're going to make some earrings, and I need probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches of wire. Not going to make them too long. And I have this wire straightener that we're going to use. You can see how curved this is. I'll start first trying to manually straighten it. You just put it between here, kind of cup it around and run it through, holding on to one end. And then I'm going to measure off 2 inches because I don't want to get too long on these ear wires. And then I'll take this piece and just line it up and cut it again. Cut another one, second one. This is my favorite pattern out of all the charms on the necklace. As you know, we had this one. Show them all to you again. This one is a little bit larger, and this one is more like a pendant or a focal point. I have more of this pattern than any else. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. So I'm going to start with these 2. Instead of using these ear wires, which are fine, I just thought we'd make some. Because there's not much that I can do to change this, but I can make my ear wires. First thing I'm going to do is put a loop, and I have a little mark here at 3 millimeter. I don't know if you can see that little mark. I'm going to just bring this wire right to the end, make a nice loop, pull it back a little, close it up, do the same thing to the next one, next piece, bring it right up to the end at my 3 millimeter. It doesn't have to be 3 millimeter, that's just what I have, where I have mine set up for this project. I'm just tilting it back a little bit, making sure it's closed up. So take a mandrel or something round that you can work with and line up the loops and then just bend it around all the way till it almost meets. We have two really nice sized earrings. And before we finish this off, since this is the part that's going to go through the ear, I'm going to file it a little, any rough edges. I've talked about this before. It's a combination of two tools, an engraver, micro engraver, and a file tip that we put on it. So I'll insert that in the description below the video. Now let's go ahead and give this a little tweak here. We're going to just take the very end and just give a slight bend. Just a very slight bend. I could have done them together, honestly. Now I need to attach those, and I do still have the jump rings, some of the jump rings from taking the necklace apart. So let's see if we can use one of these or two of these. So you can either use a jump ring to attach it, or you can go directly to the ear wire itself. Let's see which one we like best. Jump ring or no jump ring? Something to think about is when you're putting this through your ear like this is going to hang sideways to your face. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to face your cheek. Where this one with no jump ring is going to face the front. So it's really a matter of what you like best. Facing to the front or facing to the side, facing towards your cheek. I tend to think that it doesn't really matter, because if someone likes this design, they're not really going to think about what direction it faces. It's a matter of what they like. I'm still trying to decide though, do I want the extra loop or no extra loop? What's your thoughts? I think I kind of like the extra loop, so I'm going to go with that. Yep, I'm going to go with the extra loop. So let's take this off of here. Always open it sideways. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Get one of these little loops that I'm recycling from the original necklace. Jump ring, I should say. It's not really a loop. It's a loop, but it's a jump ring. Let's put that on here. I do really like the fact that these particular charms are two-sided. I like that a lot, so it doesn't matter which way it hangs. So there you go. We've got our first pair of earrings made. They're very, very simple, but they're really cute. And if I wanted to, I could add another charm. Even though it doesn't have the loop down here, I could add another charm down below. If I wanted to extend these, I could probably connect the two. I have two options here. Personally, I tend to like shorter earrings. I'm going to leave the first pair just like it is. Let's make another pair. On most of my earrings, I include these little rubber earring backs. They truly help prevent your earring from falling off. You know, we move around all day long and they could fall off. But here's a trick for putting these on. You don't just push them on and push them all the way up. If you just twist them up, put it on, but twist it up, it really makes it a lot easier to put these on. And if you're looking for a great price on these, and these are really nice and clear, clean, clear. If you're looking for new ones for your earrings for replacement, please check the links below the video, because I found a really good source for these. They were fairly inexpensive for how many I got, and really nice quality. Some of them are pretty crappy that you find in the craft stores. Crappy in the craft stores, that sounds nice. But these are made really nice. So twist them on, twist them up. Two more ear wires. Again, this is 20 gauge. I'm going to cut 2 inches. Maybe I'll just cut the 2 inches from here again. Make a loop. Mine is about 3 millimeter. Just check and see if they look like they're close in shape and size. Look pretty good. Some kind of mandrel, something round that you can shape these on. Line them up with both pieces of wire together, and then just press it around as far as you can go. Slip them off. If they're curved more than what you would like, you can always pull them out a little bit. Let's file the end. Just make sure you don't have any sharp points. going to put these together, line them up, give them a slight little bend, just a little. And let's talk about making these a double. Do I want to go with this one or this one? I have 4 of these and only 2 of these. I'll go with this one. I'll need a larger jump ring though. All different sizes in here. It has to go through here and here. So I'm going to start with the largest one I have and see how that looks. Open it up, crossways, pull forward, push back. I don't know, the jump ring might be too big to go through. Yeah, it is, it's too thick. But I most certainly have all sizes of jump rings. This is not how I store my jump rings. This is just where I put them when I've been working with some and I haven't put them away completely. So this is a pretty good size jump ring here. It's very thin and I think it will fit through here. Let's close it up and see what it looks like. You know, I have to say the jump ring is really big and I really don't like it. I don't know if I can get by with a smaller jump ring or not. It does have to be a thin one like that. Let's take a look. I'm not convinced that will work, but I'm going to try. That's a pretty heavy jump ring. I don't know that maybe I shouldn't even put it on there first. Maybe I should just try it through here. Nope. It's striking out. Well, I've been playing around here off camera and I need a larger jump ring to get through everything. But I don't like the looks, so I'm not going to be adding another charm below this. I just don't like the way it looks. I even made this jump ring, but whether it's small or large, yeah, I don't like the look of this. So I'm going to take this apart again and give up on the jump ring. Bye-bye jump ring. But that's okay. I still like these. They're very simple earrings with a cute little design. I don't really see these being made into earrings. These would be okay for earrings. I can only get 1 pair though because I didn't have but 2 of these. And I can make, on the little Dutch design, I can make 1, 2, 3 more pairs of earrings. Then I have an odd one out. We can make these and these into earrings. So if we set those aside, I can still get out of this necklace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of earrings, 9, 10 if I chose to use those. But as I said, I'm not really that crazy about them. But I think I will continue on and make a few more pair with these. Or maybe I'll make a pendant to go with the earrings. We could do that too. I've got some pendant bails here and we could make a pendant. Let's do that. I mean, pretty easy, right? But that's the fun about jewelry. Sometimes it is really easy to make. By the way, I still have this chain that came with the necklace, and I could use links from here. Let's take some from the extension part. You know what? I think instead of the small one, let's go with the largest one that matches the earrings. That makes more sense. I'm going to see if I like this chain versus a round jump ring, this chain link. For that matter, I could use chain link here instead of the jump ring. Let's do that. Let's just take this off. Take the little jump ring off. I know this is getting pretty busy here. Let me back some of this out of the way. And let's use another link from the extension part of the chain. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'll show you the difference. This is with a regular round jump ring, and this is with a loop from the chain. And I actually like that. It just adds a little different look to it. So let's do the same thing for this one. Let's take the jump ring off of here and use a piece of the link chain. For that matter, I could use several pieces of the link chain. It could be 2 or 3. I'm going to stick with 1 for now. Close it up. Give a little pinch. There you go. And then let's put the pendant on a cord and see what it looks like. So here we've got this pendant, very simple but cute, on a black cord. Here's the coordinating earrings. And I also have the chain left, which was a 3-tiered chain. So let's go ahead and take this apart a little further. Let's work with the original clasp, but remove 2 links of chain. Who made this anyway? I can't read it. I'll need a magnifier. I hope it's not sterling silver or something. Where's my magnet? No, it's not sterling. Oh my gosh. Just have a magnet handy, but keep it away from your cell phone. Oh, this is odd. Look at this. I have 2 clasps. Didn't even realize that. Oh, look here. There's another clasp. So these chains were designed to, here's another clasp. Oh my gosh, I have never, ever had a necklace like this where it was multiple pieces of chain. Look at that. This has 2 ring clasps. This has 1 ring clasp, so that's an extension. And this has a lobster clasp. Very, very unusual. So this would be a nice long chain to wear a pendant on. I might have to keep this one. I might have to keep this and not list it for sale. This little one has rhinestones on it. I could attach that here with a pendant bail and have a nice long chain to wear. I like longer chains. I find as I age, I like a longer chain. I don't like it too close to my neck. So I think I'm going to make myself a long pendant here. And all I have to do is connect those 2. And this probably was the original extension chain that I was taking apart. Now, let's see. I'm going to take that original charm off of here, the branding. I'll put it under a microscope later and find out what it is, just out of curiosity. But as we know now, it's definitely not sterling silver, so it's really not anything to be concerned about as far as taking it apart. What I like about this bail is that it's a nice size. Most chains and cords fit through it. Not all, but most. There you go. I just made myself a necklace with a nice long chain. Not sure how long it is. Got my ruler, 12 and 4.5, 16.5 times 2. That's a 33-inch chain, 33-inch drop, plus the pendant. Yeah, I think I'll like that. And I even have matching earrings. Well, it's not exact match, but it works for me. It works. So I'm going to keep the pendant necklace and chain, pair the little earrings to coordinate. It's not an exact match, but it works. So let's set that aside. But I've got this to work with and these other components and these other charms. I'm going to set this aside for just a minute here and go back to these. Remember how I said these didn't have a lot going for them? I mean, they're embossed and everything front and back. It's kind of a floral pattern. Well, I've got an idea. Got an idea for these. I was going through my bracelet toggles and I came across this. And I thought, you know what? That looks kind of cool. I can go that direction or this direction. I'm not sure which I want to do. I kind of like it that way. That means I need to put a jump ring on the top and I could connect those 2. So which way should I go? That or that? So we're going to beef these up a little bit with these bracelet toggles. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean it's a bracelet component that has a toggle with it. But I'm not going to use the toggle part, this part anyway, the bar. We still have these loops left from the extension. So let's get a few of these loose. And let's see what we can do to use these to attach the components. Let's try one both ways and see which one we like best. Which one do you like best? This one or this one? I still have to fit that through an ear wire. I don't know, I like this one too. Let's make some more ear wires. I'll go ahead and make them and I'll be right back. Ear wires made. Let's see which one we like best. This is two-sided, but this is not. So I really have to think about what direction. I mean, this would be a right side earring. I'm not sure if someone would pick up on that they need to be careful which way they put them on. Again, I'm using the link chain instead of a typical jump ring. And same thing here. You have to think about what side you're wearing it on. Let's put them on the drawer easel. It's always easier to tell when we put them on something like this. Do you see how this went backwards here? They're going to turn around wearing them, and the back side of these are flat. The bottom line is, which one do we like the best? I think I like this one better. I don't like this big ring at the top of the earring. I like this one better. I like the design at the top. And the flower here seems to be picked up here in the flower. So for me, this is my preferred one. So I'm going to change that one. Well, there's the pair. And I think I'm going to make 2 of these with the flower facing up. And I'm going to keep using the chain loop for the rings. Okay. I've got 2 pair of these that I'll be putting on our website. And all my earrings are free shipping. But I'm not done yet. We still have these to do something with them. So I'm going to make just simple pendants out of this one. Again, using a link from the chain. Look how quick that was. 2 pendants. Let's see what they look like on the black cord. Looks nice, nice size. And if you were to wear it on a chain like this, something like this, any kind of chain, and this is what it looks like on a chain. And let me get one more type of chain and show you. If you have a finer chain like this, that's what it would look like. Let's make another pendant. I'm going to offer this as a set, the earrings and a pendant set. And this one here with the rhinestone on both sides. Well, let's make one of these into a pendant. And the other 2, because I only have 3 of these total. So there's just going to be one set with this particular charm. There you go. I'm going to offer this one as a set. And these are 2-sided. I have one more pair of charms, these here, to make some earrings, and I'm going to do the same idea with this toggle clasp. So I'm just straightening some wire to make some more ear wires. The last pair of ear wires, I think, for this project. Made a lot of ear wires in this one, didn't I? What am I doing? See, it's what happens when you get tired. You gotta be careful, even on the last one. Almost bent that the wrong way. What's going on is I'm actually daydreaming here. I'm thinking about the garage sale, the indoor garage sale in Virginia that I bought these, this one necklace from the lady. I paid $1 for it. And I asked her if I could take it out of the bag. And she goes, oh yes, you know, I'm sure you want to see the brand, see if it has a brand. And I kind of surprised her when I said, actually, no, I'm not looking for the brand. I just want to take a closer look at the necklace itself for the components, because I want to take it apart and repurpose it, you know, make something else with it. And she was really surprised by that. I don't think it really mattered to her much. She only wanted $1 for it, and she wanted to get it sold. So yeah, most people look at jewelry for just wearing it or reselling it. And And when you make jewelry, you look at things differently. In this case, you can see all the different components I got out of this just one necklace. I knew immediately that it had lots of potential. I didn't know what all I would be making. Initially, I just thought earrings. I wasn't even thinking about pendants at that time. And I thought, oh, this will make a bunch of earrings. And I just really liked the designs. And I am getting down to not much chain left. This is all the chain I have left. I need a few more links off of it. But yes, if you're going to play around with upcycling jewelry for its components, just take a close look at it. Find out what its potential is and think outside the box, especially if you're going to sell it or gift it even. You know, not everyone sells their jewelry. Mark and I traveled for a good decade, 10 years, and sold our handcrafted jewelry, working with new components at that time. I mean, I mixed in a little vintage sometimes, but mostly it was all new components. But I've always loved vintage. I have a lot of vintage jewelry. I've always liked taking things apart and recreating, refashioning. So that's what I get to do with this YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing, and I always love to read your comments. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the same deal where this is one-sided, the charm is two-sided, and I have to make sure I'm going to have to turn this one around. I can see I need to turn this around slightly because I want these to face opposite directions. So I'll turn that around and close this up. So let me get this set up here and show you everything that I made from the $1 necklace. So let's take a look at what I made. I made several pairs of these earrings with the Dutch design. That's 1, 2, 3, and a pair for myself along with a pendant necklace. So 4 pairs of those earrings, 2 pairs with the floral design, 1 pair with the squiggly design, a pendant and earring set, another pendant and earring set where this is a little bit larger than the earrings, and 3 pendants only that you can put on your own necklace or chain. Same with these, put that on your own necklace or chain. And as I said, I'm keeping this set. So quite a few pairs of earrings and pendants. I bought 1 necklace, paid $1 for it, and this is everything that I made from it. And this is all I have left. A little bit of chain, 1 charm, that was on the end of the necklace, and a couple jump rings and the tag. That's all I have left. There's a link in the description box below this video that goes to our Avante Avenue eBay store and our Avante jewelry within our store. So if you're interested in purchasing anything, check out that link below the video. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Vicki with Avante Jewelry, and Mark and I will see you soon.